Thanks everybody for joining the call. I'm really excited about all the content we can share today. And what is the last 2 weeks most discussed item in the members area, in the Facebook group? So where had you guys, really looking for from local Team Jack? April 21st, yes, we had a lot of noise about that too, I agree. Make some money, yes, that's always hot. So Peter got it right, and Larry too, and Chris got it right, and German got it right. So it is the white label of local Team Jack, and now might be seen as a very simple thing, but if you have that many members and half of the members they like just to do one button to update it and not to do 3-4 things and change in FTP, then this is a whole other deal. So I'm going to show you how to update your local Team Jack to a white label. Everybody ready for that? So let me change the browser. Everybody see this? The current team version? This is very important, okay? Because I need this recording also for the how-to training. So in order to get it white label, you want to update the WordPress theme. In the left top you see an update notification. Click on that. Now you see the theme version update. It shows currently 2.70. 2.70 is the new white label version. So select that and click on update theme. So now the theme get updated and all updates have been completed, and you go to the theme page. Once the update is complete, you can check if it has been changed to the white label version. So I go to Appearance and Themes, and you refresh if needed, and now you see this image. So this is one of the change, okay? What has been changed on the back end is the complete code. Everywhere where Team Jack is used is removed. The folder has been renamed to Christianus. So this is the new team name, Christianus. That happens to be my dad's name. And it is completely white label now. Everybody has seen what he has to do to make it white label. So the only thing what you need to do is do a regular WordPress update. Okay? So now I'm going to show you something what you really would like. Okay? So in the Team Jack, you still see your Team Jack, and you probably want to give it your own name. So you go to Team Jack, and then you click on license. I think now, is it where is it? Not license, it is settings, and then white label, Team Jack setting white label. And let us say I want my company name like Tim Parker, okay? And I click on submit. So now also on the back end, well, let me spell it right, not Tim Parker. But now on the back end, it also shows my company name. So now we can even go a step further, because this image, what represents the team, is still a general image. Wouldn't you like to show your company image, something that is personalized to you, that if the client see that, they would think on you. You can put your phone number on it, your name, your website address. That client will always remind on you if they need website help. So what you can do now is what we implement. You go to Team Jack, settings, white label, and now you can upload an image file. The image file is 600 by 450 and needs to be in a PNG format. So you choose that file, and I'm going to just upload another file to see that the functionality is working. Okay, I need to find that folder again. And assume this is my new image, and I submit it. So now if I go to appearance themes, and you see, everybody see it? This is a new image. Everybody has seen this? So what you would do, and I strongly recommend this, that you make an image which has your company name, your phone number, your logo. It is your team. Your name, your image, your team. Nothing is anymore Team Jack. Okay, the folder name is Christianus. And if you do a Google search from Christianus, there's nothing related to a team. You see that? They will never discover that is local Team Jack with the Christianus name. Everybody see this? Okay? So now, did I go too fast to upload an image? So what you want to do is you go to Team Jack, your name, let's say Tim Parker. I go to settings. There's a white label section in it. I choose my personal file, my personal image. It needs to be a PNG file. It is described here 600 by 450 in PNG format. You submit it. You go to appearance, themes, and wow, here's your own personal image. Can I have some aha moment? Can this be used more than one multiple website? You just upload that image. So I'm going to show you one more time how to set up a website in 5 minutes, and I will show you what the new FTP name is. Okay, so I prepared an FTP site. I go to WordPress, select WordPress, install. I want to demo it on a webinar demo subfolder. Let me do the mobile marketing agency. Okay, site description same. Admin, and I click on install. Now I log in. Demo. Oh no, admin, sorry. Log in. Next step is go to plugins and add a new plugin. Upload the plugin. I already downloaded them from the membership site. I click on install now. Activate the plugin. I go to the installer team. So for the agency team, it is in the enterprise section. I click on submit. I enter the license and I hope it works. Then I go to TeamJack settings. I select the mobile marketing agency team and I click import. So then let's show the website on the front end, and voila, on a new subdomain I have installed the mobile marketing team. Now I want to say I want, one second, this is the site. Where's the site? Local TeamJack settings, video rank mastering. So now I go to appearance. Oh no, one second. So if I go to appearance, themes, this is the standard image what comes with the theme. But I want to upload my own image because I want to brand it to myself. So I go to TeamJack settings, white label, choose file, and I want the mobile marketing image. Open, submit, and if I go to appearance themes, now my custom image is displayed. Now I want to show you the FTP. So if that is the FTP, I hope. Let me refresh it. View, refresh. Okay, so you guys probably don't see it, but let me. Are you guys seeing my FileZilla? One second. Do you guys see my FileZilla? So webinar demo here. I don't know if you can see it. Webinar demo, we just install it. You know, I click on it, and then I go to W content, Teams, and do you guys see Christianus? We just installed the theme. You don't see local team Jack anymore. You guys see this? Christianus. So that is the new folder name. Okay? So there's no team Jack anymore. So I wanted to prove you that okay, so for the guys who are coders, you check it out and let me know if you anything final as Team Jack. Okay?
Hi, Israel.
So I wanted to so that is where we have worked 2 weeks on it because some of you guys requested that, and now we have time for other features. Okay, so
yeah,
now I showed you how to white label it and how to set up a WordPress from installing a cPanel and everything. Okay, so I can answer question a little bit later while Tami is speaking. So I want to show you the next 15 minutes something else amazing. Are you guys ready, or you think, you know, Jack did is enough for today? I can do that also the next time. Okay, so enter yes or no if you use Lead Finder Jack. At least you have the license to Lead Finder Jack. It's one of the struggles what I hear from you guys is a good email template, correct? You're always struggling to have a good email template, and once you find a good email template, it is hard for you to set it up. Do you agree? So it's not the only thing, but it's one of the things where you guys facing to, you know, besides setting up the email, but the email template. So what we did is we introduced a library. You see that? So let me delete my library emails. Okay? Number 1, number 2. Let me delete them. Okay? So you don't see now anymore 1, 2, 3, okay? So we introduced the library template. Click on library, and now you have, now there are 5 emails templated because they is just ready today. I can select an email template and it will show a short description also. You see that? Let's say I want to start the email about poor website design. I select that, I click on download, and you see that email template has been downloaded to your local computer. You can click on modify, and you will see that it has almost all the tokens has already inserted. You only have to do your name or your phone number. You guys see that? It has already the tokens from the standard template, but of course you want to enter your own email. Everybody see this? You don't need to go to the membership site. You don't need to insert the tokens. You just can use the email templates which has by me or by another member proven to work. Okay? So now we have number 1, but I want to see what is more in the library. So let's say I want to go after home advisor companies. So I click on the description. I'm looking for a name for home advisor. I click on that and I click on download. And now you see how fast it is. I'm going to modify it and see if your name, your phone number entered. But you see the unsubscribe link is already there. The email track is already there. You know, all the tokens which are available is all there. You only have to add your name and your phone number and your personal company name. But 95% is already done. We'll get to choose what goes in the library. If somebody from you guys has a good email template they want to share, I will upload it. Okay? Can I get a second aha moment? Is it not cool, those two things? So, some of you guys were not on the webinar when I explained it to you. But this is very, very important. Let me open a standard email template, you know, which is just an old one. You see that unsubscribe link? The standard one has the unsubscribe link, but the bottom one doesn't. So you want to edit the template, select the template and click on modify, and then at the bottom you put your cursor on it and you click on unsubscribe. You can go to our website and they show then it is unsubscribed, so they get a confirmation. Okay? So now if you click on save, you see this red no changed in a yes. What will happen then when you email that template, it will have an unsubscribe link at the bottom. Okay? So you want to add that unsubscribe link to every email template. Everybody get that? That is very important. When they click on that unsubscribe link, that email will never get used anymore. No emails will get sent anymore to that email address. So you don't have to worry about that. It's all automatic. You don't need to do. So if you see those red email templates, you want to modify them. Put your cursor at the bottom where you want to have the unsubscribe link. You can add text around that. Click on unsubscribe. You can have text around that. Click OK. Insert that unsubscribe token. And click on save. Okay? Everybody get that? I get so many questions which are not related. I cannot keep up. I need to present the things and focus on what I do. I can look later to your question. Okay? So, that unsubscribe link is actually maybe more important than you realize. It is legally required in almost any country. Okay? Everybody get that? So add that unsubscribe link. Stop using other lead gen softwares who don't have an unsubscribe link, okay? You are in danger. Okay? Doesn't mean that you get in trouble, but you are in danger. Okay? So, then something technical what you might not realize, but is very important. There are quite a bit of companies who add a fake email address on the website. And if you would email to that fake email address, your Gmail account or whatever account you use will say, hey, this is a lot of spam. I don't trust you anymore. So he's not going to deliver your emails and bounce back. So what we introduced is in service is a feature that before the email gets sent to an email address, it validates if that email address exists. Everybody get that? So you see this on the validation that the emails you send get checked before it gets sent to your Gmail account or whatever account you use. Because if you would send to an email what doesn't exist, you get, how do you say that? You get minus points. Okay? And when the email hoster sees a lot of minus points, they will say, ho, I'm not going to penalize. Penalize, yes. You get penalized. So when you send a lot of emails, they say, oh, today I'm not going to send any email anymore. Or if you send an email, you get blacklisted or whatever. You guys see that? Okay. This is a very important feature. I know it looks like it's all running in the back end and you don't need to worry about, but all the discussion in the Facebook group, hey, I got so many emails back, main part was that a lot of those emails didn't exist, or that from the emails he sent before, 25% didn't exist. And then in a certain moment, Gmail said, ho, you're spamming. I'm not going to send emails anymore for you. You guys see that? That is a very important improvement. So, the next and the last thing before Tami kicks off, because she has actually a very important subject. So I'm going to emails and mail server. If you haven't filled this out, this white box, don't worry. It will, by default, it will use our mail server. You guys see that? If you go to emails, mail server, and you haven't set this up, it will still send emails. Because by default, it will use our mail server. Everybody get that? So if you are a new install or you forgot, half of the support tickets was about mail server. I said, I don't want those emails anymore. It takes too much time. So by default, it will always use our mail server. You got that? It is still good to add your own mail server. Don't get me wrong. Okay? So add your own mail server. But there is a setting now, mail send rate. Some mail server don't like to send every minute an email. So you can direct feed that. You can say how many emails I want to go through that email account. Everybody get that? So just use that. Okay, and I forgot one thing to say, and then I'm handing over to Tami. Man, we have almost a full house tonight. Thank you. So if you go to templates, if you want to use the library, you need to have the Biz Lead Finder version. Everybody get that? So the professional version. This is for professional guys. This is not anymore a WSO tool. I hope you see that. It validates, it uses our mail server, library, you know, unsubscribe link. What do you guys want more? Okay. I'm going to answer email questions when Tami is speaking, but it is now in half hour, and Tami, if you want, you can take over the webinar. I don't hear you, but the audience do, and in the meantime, I can answer members' questions.
Okay, I'll do that. So change
If you want to take over the screen.
Okay, so I am now in charge. I hope everybody can hear me. What I'm going to talk about tonight is I'm going to continue giving more information about trust, authority, marketing, and implementation.
Tami, try to put the voice as high as you can once you start the presentation.
Okay, well, I'm as loud as I can get. I'm pretty sure everybody can hear me. So what I'm talking about tonight is trust, authority, marketing, and implementation. And then I'm going to give you 3 open the door strategies, and I'm also going to talk about a magic trick that all of you have, and you might not be thinking about it in this way, but it will actually help you when you're trying to get into your sales mindset about selling your mobile marketing or whatever it is that you're selling in the local offline business world. So again, I'm talking about the Tami formula for creating strategies to catapult your business today to gain credibility, expert status, and the big almighty cash flow, because that is what's really, really important. If you're new to the call, I'll just give you a little background about me. I teach social media marketing at Florida Gulf Coast University, University of South Florida, and State College of Florida, and I use that term to cover internet marketing, branding, and video marketing. I was a Main Street Marketing Machines hero in 2010, 2011, and that is with Mike Koenig's people. He had Traffic Geyser, and I've spoke at many San Diego events to hundreds of people about local marketing. And I'm also a mentor at Jim Cochran's offlinebiz.com, and they have more than 12,000 paid members there who ask me questions about local marketing. I'm a former newspaper editor, videographer, and real estate TV producer. So I've been around for a few years in the marketing world and the old school traditional media world. So I want to talk about trust first, because in this business, the first thing that we have to develop is trust. And to do that, you have to always add value first, be a human, which means treat people the way that you would want to be treated, develop relationships, and create what is known as the know, like, trust factor. And you can do that in a lot of ways, and one of the best ways is to provide high-quality information about the topic that you're actually going to be selling to them. So, for example, if you educate your potential clients about mobile marketing, the mobile-friendly update, video, reputation, and you educate them, you're providing value first, and then you turn around and say, you've got a problem, but I'm the solution. Authority is really important. Like I said, you have to be the educator, the expert, the value provider, and then you become the solution. And it's all about marketing. You have to be original. You need to bring cutting-edge information to the table, because you have to stand out from all the other people who are calling them and emailing them, and the people from India and the Philippines who say, I can do that for, you know, $1, when you're trying to get them to pay a couple $100 for a similar service. So if you're the educator and advocate, you actually do stand out way above the crowd. You become the 1%. And it's all about the mix of the marketing. If you're trying to sell, for example, mobile marketing, you also have to look at their entire marketing picture, because what will happen is as you develop that trust and authority, they will come to you for all of their marketing needs. So let's say the mobile-friendly update is your open-the-door strategy. That is just the beginning of ways to have a client pay you over and over and over again. And your mix has to be consistent and relevant. And it's all about implementation. One of the things that I learned early on was that we can study and we can learn, but if we never actually go out and apply what we're studying and what we're learning, then we just are students. So remember, you have to implement whatever it is that you learn. Jack has given you the hot tools. He's given people what they wanted. Now you have a totally white-labeled theme system, so you can use that. When it's white-labeled, you can go out there as if you are the brains behind the whole thing. So that's really, really cool. So remember, this stuff doesn't happen overnight. Trust is developed over time. So don't give up if something that you tried today, like nobody answered your emails. You know, you sent out 300 of them. Well, 301 might be the email that somebody actually responds to. So you have to just keep trying, and of course, make sure you have good emails. Make sure you check that they're actually getting through to the people whom you want them to go to. And then, of course, you have to stay in touch with people. The biggest failure that I've found in myself is I can get people who want to do business with me, but if I don't ever follow up with them, then no sale is ever made. So you have to talk to people, you have to follow up, and of course you have to just keep doing that. 1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients. You build on that. And again, be consistent. And while you're doing all of that, you still have to keep learning and keeping up on all of the changes that are happening related to the field that you're in. So right now, you have to keep up on what is going on with Google's mobile-friendly update. Facebook is always changing. Video is always changing. There's always something that you have to know about, so that when you are trying to help your clients, you always have their back. So it's really important. For example, I contacted one of my dental clients the other day because their website is not mobile friendly. I didn't create that website, but I told them, I said, let's get in contact with your website provider, and if they're not going to help you, I certainly will be able to provide a mobile friendly website for you so that you won't be penalized. So they know I'm looking out for them, so that's really important. And of course, you just have to keep doing it. You have to, day after day, you have to keep moving forward with your business. So now I'm going to talk to you about what I'm calling 3 open-the-door strategies to create hot leads and prospects for your business. On Sunday, I gave you 5. So if you watch Sunday, this will build on what I talked about at that time. I'm also working on putting together a 4-week mastermind mentoring program because so many people contact me and they say, Tami, I need help getting started. I'm stalled. I need more structure to get this business rolling. So what I am asking is that you complete a survey, and I'll put it into the chat when I'm done speaking because right now I can't open the question box, but it is on Facebook. So all I'm asking is for anyone who's even the little slightest bit interested in learning more about the mastermind, if they fill out the survey so that I can determine what it is that people really need. So far, I know that people, they want to know what services should I be selling. You know, how much do I charge? How do I put this all together? You know, how do I, after I sell them the local theme jack, what's next? So there's just a lot of things that we can talk about to grow your business quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you 3 strategies, and then I'm going to talk about the magic trick that you'll probably laugh because it's so simple. So strategy number 1 is getting the support you need via a mentor of some sort. So what that is that, of course, you've got your local theme jack group, you have our Leads Master Pro group, you get the support of Jack and Yvonne and me, and then what you really get is the mastermind of the members of the group, and they support you, they help you when you don't quite understand something, and of course everybody's always really happy when someone shares a success story, because if I can do it, you can do it. So that's just the fabulous power of a group. And then it's all about your mindset and taking action. I know some people, they get worried about, well, what if I don't make a sale by a certain amount of time? How do I juggle my job that I'm still doing 40 hours a week and also try to move forward with my business? So all of these things are really important, and a mentor or a group can help you. And then, of course, hanging out with like-minded people is very powerful. And you can also create a local meetup that would be for local business people related to offline marketing or online marketing for brick-and-mortar businesses, where you could become the person in charge of the local meetup where business people can come to learn. And that, of course, puts you into the position of that expert, and they look to you to be providing the latest, most current information. And, of course, many people then will become your client because you're teaching them. And, of course, focus is really important. So that's strategy number 1. Oops, this is actually strategy number 2. But I see I have a little typo there. OPM. It's not other people's money, although that's always nice. OPM is other people's media. If you're trying to figure out who in my hometown is spending money, and maybe they're spending money in an inappropriate way. For example, I see billboards all the time. And half the time, you can't even read what's on the billboard, And I know that the billboards in my area anyway cost a minimum of $1,000 to $1,500 a month, because they give them some bogus numbers about how many thousands of people drive by every day. Well, the reality is, the people driving by, do you think they're really reading those billboards? They might notice them if they drive by, but I don't know that they're really making buying decisions based on the billboard, unless they're seeing that person's advertising or marketing someplace else. And then maybe it would have some connections. But it's a pretty expensive way to market billboards. So that might be target people who have billboards. You know they're spending money, and you certainly might be able to allocate some of that to your mobile marketing or video marketing or any type of online marketing. Of course, newspapers and magazines, if you notice, magazines and newspapers are getting thinner in terms of fewer and fewer ads are in the newspaper, and more people are going online for their news. Heck, in my town on Facebook, people have their own sites and groups about news where the people are just talking about, you know, whatever's going on in town. But again, people who advertise in newspapers and magazines are spending money. You could talk to them about how you could help to integrate their paper type advertising with online by helping them understand how they don't have to give up the old school stuff in order to move online. More and more people are understanding they need to move online. They just don't quite know how or what to do it, or how to allocate their budget to that new media that they know they should be using. Of course, radio and television. People are still spending money on radio and television, but can you measure it? The online world is so cool because you can actually measure it very accurately, more than you could ever measure radio and TV. But again, you have people who believe in radio and TV, so you might say to them, okay, great, we'll give you a tracking telephone number, we'll give you a website, we'll do something to make that radio and TV more powerful. Benches, the little benches in my town you can get for like $80 a month, and think about that, $80 a month versus billboard. So you've got a different dynamic there, but again, it's the same concept. People are trying to be seen, and so they're using a bench. So anyone who's advertising on a bench is using the billboard concept, but at a much lower budget. Of course, YouTube, I've talked about YouTube videos and how to find the people who are spending money on videos. They're raising their hands saying, I want to use video, but let's say most of the time they're not optimized. Last week, I was at a score workshop, and the guy could have been a plant in the audience. It was so perfect. He was asking about why his website videos were not doing anything. So I said, well, let's go look at YouTube. Sure enough, at the top of his YouTube channel, it was that gray bar, so his YouTube is not optimized. His video had a title on it. It was something like 123.mp4. So I immediately knew how he could improve his video marketing. And he'll be back with me this coming Saturday, where I'm using him as a case study to show people, well, here's how you can optimize this video to make it work for you. And of course, social media groups. There are social media groups for all different types of business organizations, associations for doctors, dentists, local businesses. So use those in order to learn about the people in your marketplace who you want to work with. Strategy strategy 3, I call it let's go out, the observe and report method. And the reason that I like this strategy, this is actually how I got my very, very first client, which was a restaurant. My son and I went out to eat at a little local restaurant for all-you-can-eat crab legs on a Tuesday night. We walked in, it's empty. All-you-can-eat crab legs for $13.99. This was a couple years ago. They're up to $26.99 now. But we looked around, and I had just started with my local marketing business, so I was like, oh my goodness, I have to talk to somebody. You know, I really don't want to do this. But the server seemed pretty nice, so I said, is the owner here? Yes, he's cooking tonight. He obviously wasn't busy. We were the only ones there. So I said, do you think I could talk to him? So he comes out, and I said, you know, I think I could help you get more people in for your all-you-can-eat crab legs. This was in May, which as soon as April 1st comes here, everybody flies away. There's snowbirds, so our season is about over now. So he was like, yeah, I need people coming into my restaurant. So what I did was he agreed, and I gave him a price, which I will not even tell you because it was way too low, and I don't want anybody to ever lowball anything again. But I made him videos so that I could optimize his Google My Business. Back then it was Google Places. And I made him a Facebook page, connected the Facebook page to his Google My Business. And guess what happened? I went in 3 weeks after I did that, and he was all happy, and he told me that his business had tripled. He'd gone from like $1,500 a week up to $5,000 a week, and this was in Englewood, Florida, off season. So that gave me the confidence to move forward. All it takes is one success story, one client, and that will fuel you to go to the next. So you have to talk to people and listen to people. What do they need? Talk to business owners. I know a lot of people want to try to do their marketing all with emails, but when you're first getting started, you really do have to get out and talk to people in person or on the phone, or follow up on the emails. You know, rarely will you ever sell anything directly without ever talking to someone who makes the decisions. Once you've done it a couple times, you get over being afraid of people because they really need you. They need your help really, really badly. So talking to business owners is the best way to learn exactly what their pains are. Most of them are out there doing the platitudes of, oh, I've been in business for 30 years. And you go, yes, well, so what? Or how about the bankers? We've got to combine more than 150 years of experience. That's impossible. You cannot add people's experience up and make it add up to hundreds of years. It doesn't work that way. At the most, experience would only be the person with the most amount of experience. You cannot add it together like that. Networking without a business card. This is something that if you are using mobile technology and you have a text messaging system, instead of doing the old business card thing, use your SMS system to capture leads without a business card by using a telephone number for them to type in and to get information. And I'm not going to go into that whole thing, but that is a really cool way to get people because, of course, if they opt into your text system, then you can be sending them emails, voicemails, voice messages, and everything to talk to them. And it's very powerful with certain types of businesses. And then there's what I'm going to call the magic trick. And you're, like I said, it is so simple that you're just going to do it like a palm on your forehead because it's like, duh. That it's like, gee, we all should be doing this. And I know it works because I've talked to several people in the Facebook group, and I asked them to tell me how they were going out and selling the mobile-friendly update. So I gleaned this from real people around the country who are actually using what I'm calling the magic trick. So we all know that April 21st, 2015 is Google's massive mobile-friendly update. Okay, we've already got your back on that. We gave you your mobile marketing agency theme. We gave you done-for-you materials. We gave you everything I could think of because it's what I'm using. So let's go ahead and talk about the fact that it's more than just a mobile-friendly update. Here's the magic trick. So you have the power in the palm of your hand if you hold your smartphone in the palm of your hand, and that magic trick is really within you, because if you have a smartphone, a tablet, an iPad, some mobile device, and you can actually get in front of a person or a group of people and show them what their website looks like on that smartphone, iPad, or tablet, you are doing the magic trick. You are going, you know, kind of like a ta-da! See, this is your website. It's not mobile friendly. Or ta-da! This is what your website could look like. Or ta-da! I made this sample of a website for you. I mean, you can do multiple variations of the smartphone magic trick. For example, if you go to a BNI group, which is Business Networking International, you could do the magic trick during your little elevator speech time. If you belong to any networking group, chamber meetings, a speaking engagement, I have actually done these at a speaking engagement where I use my smartphone as a prop. You could be on television right now talking about the mobile-friendly update using your smartphone as a prop and showing the person you're talking to about, you go, oh, look at here, this is what a business looks like that's not mobile friendly. This is what a business looks like that is mobile friendly. Okay? You can do the magic trick no matter where you're at. Like me, when I did my Let's Go Out strategy, I was in a restaurant, hometown little restaurant, hometown stores, supply stores. I have talked to people at Home Depot. You know how you're going down the cart, and I don't like Home Depot. It's too big. So I talk to people to, you know, get over my anxiety of, you know, the 100-mile trek trying to find, you know, whatever I'm looking for. That you could show the magic trick at Home Depot, at a school, at a PTA. I know that parents often will be at a soccer game or a baseball game. You could be sitting next to some business owner and go, oh, did you know about the mobile-friendly update? Hey, what's your URL on your website? Hey, uh-oh, you're not mobile-friendly. I can probably help you. You can do this trick anywhere, even, and we've already done training on this, even using your email or using the snail mail. And, of course, like we got the images of the side-by-side comparison and the this is Google friendly, this is Google Slap. So, or in the snail mail, you can put it on paper, you can put it on a postcard, but you can do the magic trick no matter where you're at. You just have to decide that you have to go out of your comfort zone a little bit, because you have to actually interact with people. But let's say that you can't, you're not mobile. Then certainly use it with your email, use it with your regular mail, use it in any way that you can possibly use it, because it is something that it is like, whoa, this is important stuff. I need to know this. So remember, a mobile device in the eyes of Google is a smartphone, and it is not necessarily a tablet or an iPad. However, you want your website to look good across all platforms, including the desktop. And remember, in the local theme jack, for those of you who came in as either a video marketing agency or a mobile marketing agency, there are like 140 or 50 at last count actual different types of websites, including a digital marketing agency theme that is available in the enterprise system. So don't think that all you have available to use that one little theme. You've got now white label for all of local theme jack. And of course, here's the sample of the side-by-side comparison. Google penalty coming if your website looks like this, and I'm ashamed. That's my real Tami Patzer website. As you can see, it's a big blue bunch of nothing, and here is my New Media Mash digital marketing website that looks all pretty on the mobile phone. So I'm moving my Tami Patzer stuff over to my new media, and I'll be redirecting all of that information. So remember, you can make this either in an email or you can make this on a piece of paper. It's not too late to save your business from the impending Google Mice update. I've seen that term thrown away. Coming April 21st, create a positive customer experience. Call us now to schedule your upgrade. Remember, you do not have to convince these people to go with a totally new website if they don't need a totally new website. You can offer them the service of, I'll make you another digital asset, or I'll give you a new website, or I'll help you to make your website mobile friendly, which could either be by adding a mobile plugin or by doing a redirect or by creating them an app even. There's a lot of opportunity about different services here. So that is the magic trick, and I want you just to remember mobile-friendly websites are going to be big winners in 2015 and beyond, and you have all the tools. You can go make money. Everything that we've talked about tonight, you can start implementing immediately and make money with it tomorrow. So I just want you to remember that, and please do go check out the survey. It's on Facebook, and I just asked some questions related to what you're trying to do with your local consulting business, and maybe I can help you or not. I just want to know if you're interested. So Jack, I am finished, and it looks like we are running pretty well, pretty timely.
Yes, Tami, thank you. I heard you on the second computer, so maybe it is acting now.
Oh.
So I could follow your training. I answered most of the questions.
Okay, I was able to paste the survey link into the box. That was something I wasn't sure if I could, I knew I was having trouble with that.
So it's now about 1 hour. So I think somebody asked us, somebody asked us in the beginning. Oh, it's still echoing. Let's see if I can fix that. So somebody was asking, can we do it in an hour? Yes, we can. So hope you guys got a lot of training tonight. Tell me what you talked about today's training. Would nice if you leave a comment in Facebook group, of course. Share it with your peers. Yeah, today was I think, you know, 3 big topics in an hour, so a lot of content. I think the replay, I have to speak with Tami what she wants to do with that, but my part will be available tomorrow. So I don't know if you guys let me stop the recording, and then we can have some more time for Q&A. Then it doesn't need to be organized anymore.